Hey, this is Driver88. Today we're starting the first round of mods on the BMW M4 X-drive. These things are just truly incredible what the S58 and B58 can achieve, as most of you are probably already aware by now. We're going to be going for two different maps. We're going to be running it on E85. I'm going to put it on the dyno today to give you a result at Elite Euro Performance. It's a relatively new shop, which has been started by a couple of guys that I've known for many years now through track days and car club days, essentially. And they have a whole bunch of cool cars, which we're going to show you in another episode, but today we're going to put our first round of mods on. So we're going E85, we're going to make two different maps. We're going to show you a dyno result and some 0 to 100 results, and yeah, just give you a reaction from this car because it's quite remarkable. So let's head on down to Elite Euro Performance and say hello to Umberto.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on. Drip way too lit. Who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect and my money long. If you ain't talking money, don't talk to me. I be over here where the bosses be. Pockets on thick cause I eat my greens. Way too hot, 3,000 degrees. No pictures please, cameras flashing, I'm VIP, I'm a big deal. My life a movie, I'm the one they wanna be still. And I'm a queen, yeah, keep it real, yeah. I keep my circle tighter than an earring piercing. I look like a bag of money I'm on, they wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the
Alright, so we have a bunch of goodies going onto the car. Bo's going to go through all the stuff that's going on the M4 X-drive. You'll notice that the dyno is looking pretty schmick as well. Lighting, everything is looking really professional. But tell me about these bits, man.
We've got a big spread. So effectively on the M4 we're going with our Stage 2 Plus package. Right? So a lot of the Stage 2 components, then we're stepping up on the fueling side of things. So a lot of the parts we use are from Motor Auto Concepts. So we've got the three-piece catalyst downpipes.
Nice.
I guess we go to the intake of the carbon fibre Venturi intake there as well.
Yep.
Very popular with the BMW scene. Nice and flashy.
Yeah. I mean,
More
yeah.
carbon, looks good.
Not cheap, but
Not
very
cheap,
effective, very effective.
Exactly, yeah. The fueling side, so Precision Racing. Believe it or not, BMW kind of anticipated something like this happening.
Yep.
On the S58 engine, the manifold actually has provisions for a secondary fuel rail. So a lot of the aftermarket companies developed kits that basically plug and play, which allows us to run port injection. So the engine has direct injectors, has its limitations, especially when you're trying to add E85. So effectively we add the fuel rail. These are 950cc injectors, therefore 12 injectors, for a 6-cylinder engine.
So port and direct for people like me who have little knowledge. Yep.
That's all controlled by a reflex motive.
Yep.
Really top-notch equipment in a sense of it's all CAN bus driven, so it all talks directly to the ECU. We can adjust and custom make fuel maps to effectively make it flex fuel as well. So the customer can go from 98 to fully 85 on the fly. They don't have to do anything.
Yep.
The power will scale as the E-content increases.
Yep.
Then we've got the boot mod flex fuel sensor here. With BMW platform, there's pretty much boot mod 3 MHD ECU tech. Very popular on this platform. We don't favour either or. We're
whatever the
custom
customer
tune on all of them. Just really depends on what the setup the customer wants and the different features that come along with it. This customer selected to go with boot mod 3, therefore we're running the BM3 flex fuel sensor, so that's all integrated into the software. It's even as cool as he'll be able to monitor E-content on his phone, do data logging, all that type of stuff.
So with these cars, like some other sort of models out there, maybe not BMW, with running E85, do you have to sort of have a 98 flushing away every few tanks, or
Look,
what sort of stuff should we be looking
it's
to?
a debatable subject, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it might be a bit.
Yeah, like a lot of people ask me this question, and I guess in the end of the day, you know, there's that general consensus of what is a good method. We do recommend our customers to run a 98 tank, say every 3 to 6 months-ish.
Okay.
You know, depending if the car's sitting or not.
Yeah. Because it's really bad to have E85 sitting, right?
Correct, yeah. So if you're using the car regularly, it's fine.
Yep.
It's just when you know, some people have, you know, high horsepower cars
Yeah.
and they sit in the garage
Yeah.
and do nothing.
This one definitely be driven at least weekly.
Yeah.
So it's certainly not going
With
to
what we're
sit.
about to do with it, I think you'd be hard not
Yeah,
to
yeah.
drive it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Quite regularly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and also, so basically the fuel system gets a whole upgrade. We do the low pressure fuel pump as well.
Yep.
That's a full brushless Walbro 550, I believe, on that one. And that pretty much completes the fuel system to allow us to run fully 85, no pressure issues, and then obviously allowing the E content to go all the way up to 85.
Nice.
On the cooling side, we're going with a Mishimoto heat exchanger and not DCT, ZF.
Yep.
I gotta keep talking about the F series.
Yeah.
So the G series leaps and bounds with the evolution from the F series.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the ZF transmission, a little bit extra volume for the transmission fluid, just allows us to dial it up a little bit harder. So with the shirt off, this is the shirt off look.
Yeah.
Inventory intake, all spline, you know, obviously fitted there,
Nice.
nice and flashy.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, like the best of the best when it comes to intakes. Obviously, the engine bays on the Beamers, you know, looks very messy. There's not really,
Yeah.
it's not as beautiful as you would say, you know, Ferrari engine bays, Lamborghini engine bays. But
Yeah.
this is all business, right? So the port injection kit that we showed you before, how it integrates into the intake manifold. Effectively, that's the secondary injectors there. All the hosing, again, very neat, very, you know, under the radar, I guess you would say.
Yep.
You see the braided lines there that go to the back. There's the flex fuel sensor at the back, and then everything wires into the reflex controller, which I'll show you as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so now this effectively allows the car to run full flex from 98 octane pump fuel to E85 pump fuel.
Yep.
And if he wants, he can even run race fuel if he likes.
Cool.
So we keep some of the martini stuff here. Really good product.
Awesome. And E85, thankfully, for those playing at home, is quite easy to get in this state. So
Correct. All United
it's-
servos have it.
Yeah. It's like in the US, it's not that easy to get in certain states, but here in Australia, it's not that hard.
And I guess, look, at the end of the day, the fuel that we get in Australia isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But what we find is with Australian 98, it does meet the criteria, but it's just not quite there.
Yep.
So a lot of customers that do want to, you know, obviously add power and reliability, the next step is always going to either ethanol blend or full flex fuel E85.
Cool. Awesome, man. For reference, my lawyer also takes his cars to Elite Euro. Thankfully, I don't need to call Eunice anytime soon, or hopefully ever again. I mean, I might need to call him again for advice, but not for what happened in the past. I actually would like to have Eunice's cars on the channel in future.
Then we've got our low boost map.
Yep.
So low boost, effectively, we set this car up a little bit different, more so for the owner wanted to do, you know, track days.
Yeah, that's what we want
A
to do.
bit more, you know, circuit racing,
Yeah.
that type of thing. So low boost, 500 kilowatt, almost on the dot, 810 Nm of torque.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
a nice meaty bump. even straight soon as the turbo is loading up, nice increase in torque there. And same thing from the power, just a nice gradual, consistent increase in kilowatt.
Nice.
This is, I guess, ideal for track conditions. Even the way we calibrated it is, not too aggressive on the timing, a little bit heavier on the fueling side of things to allow for heat soak, high temperatures on the cooling side, all that type of thing, high oil temp, which this car basically does with its eyes closed.
Yeah.
All right. And then when we want
Step it up a
when we
little.
want to, upset some people,
Yeah.
just go straight to map 2. Let me get rid of those so you can see it a little bit better. Straight to map 2, we're peaking at 584, almost 585.
Yeah.
And 900 Newton meters of torque.
Plenty.
So, a nice jump over low boost to high boost.
So peak torque, we're making it 4.5. Is that right?
Peak torque,
Roughly?
it comes on pretty hard from 3 to 5.
Yeah.
We pretty much hit peak boost and torque right in the mid range where most people like it. Stays nice and punchy.
Yep.
Even if I overlap it from a stock point of view, yes, stock does come on a little bit sooner. Nothing that you would really notice anyway.
Yeah.
But where it transitions, it's exactly the same position.
Yeah. It's not a massive.
Correct.
Yeah. Very good, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this will be a nice car to drive on the street. Still quite conservative.
Yeah.
Even from a boost perspective, on a max effort scenario, I guess, if you wanted some kind of comparison what the potential is on these engines, even the turbo and fueling system.
Yeah.
On a max effort for the 9-second G80 we did a couple months ago that we ran up, we were peaking at about 30 to 31 psi.
Yep. And what have we got for
We're only running
this?
29 on high boost.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
again, still not going hell for leather.
Yeah.
Just nice and consistent, repeatable, and not too stressful on the engine or drivetrain.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Very good. Let's get her on the road.
That's
For me. Sorry. So we've got 2 maps here. How are we going to be changing that?
So the beauty of the Boom 3 software is it all integrates to the standard DME and standard functions.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all integrated. So effectively on the steering wheel, this also has rolling anti-lag.
Oh, nice.
So on here where the toggle switch is, I just hold it down, and then it'll tell me I can switch between. It'll show on the RPMs.
Yeah.
So we'll just go map 2. Just let it time out, and then that's it. We're in map 2.
Nice.
All on.